here in Mariupol, eastern Ukraine, we had a fairly quiet night, if you count that. We just had 2 or 3 airstrikes around 2 a.m. and just one 3 or 4 minutes ago, as I was listening to your presentation about the situation in Kiev. It might sound weird, but to us here, it's been a quiet night. And to me personally, it's been the first night when I managed to sleep more than 2 hours in the last 3 days. So overall, it's still a very stressful situation for people here. Severe disruption in basic services such as food or ATMs or phone coverage. For now, that might change throughout the day or in the next following days. And what people are telling me, I spoke with them yesterday when everyone was, the whole world was tuning in on Ukraine, and I was speaking with people both on the pro-Russian side as well as the and I think you can hear the alarm now, and we've been having these alarms here in Mariupol as well throughout the day and last night as well. So just getting back to what I was saying, I spoke with people yesterday in the city of Mariupol, both pro-Russians and a small minority of about 10%. 10% they say that are pro-Kiev. They would like the city to stay under Ukrainian control. And both sides claim or say they don't want the war to happen. But at the same time, on one side, you have some sort of expectation for Russian troops to march in any moment now, any hour. They do expect Russian tanks to storm into the city and take control of it. We have not seen any Ukrainian soldiers in the city, no checkpoints whatsoever. For the most part, there's no military presence in the city itself. But again, that obviously might change throughout the day.
When you hear those sirens go off, what are you meant to do? What is the government advice to ordinary civilians? So
there's a loud announcement going on every 3-4 hours in Mariupol with that absolutely terrifying sound, one that sends chills down your shiver. And this, to me, as I would say and consider myself an experienced war journalist. I've covered conflict in the last 10-12 years in different parts of the world, and I still get a horrifying and a terrible feeling of insecurity and fear every time I hear that noise. You hear the noise, and then there's an announcement saying that when you hear this noise, please go immediately to the nearest shelter. And people should do that, and I do it myself. When I hear that noise, I go to the hotel shelter, or if I'm in the city, I'll go to the nearest shelter available. And how I know that is that they're on Google Maps, they're available online, and if you don't have phone access, there's a sign next to the major shelters where you can find them easily by the signs and marks on the building, but most flats do have like a basement where people can hide, and they've been doing that honestly throughout the day yesterday, and at one point last night, some of the people here in Mariupol probably went to the shelter at least at 2 a.m. when that loud bang and thump basically woke up everyone in the hotel.